I'm meteorologist Carley Gomez with your weather impact alert day for the Sierra on Wednesday. Now we are looking at Sierra snow showers and showers, and the valley may get a slight chance for some sprinkles, but at this point in time, we are looking at that dwindling down to about a 20 to even 30% chance. Now, the shower chances are mostly over Northern California and the northern portion of the state, really closer to about Redding. We could even see some thunderstorm chances into Wednesday and potentially Thursday afternoon. But again, this is mostly for those foothill and Sierra spots. A winter weather advisory has been issued for the Yosemite area and central Sierra. But after this, we will get a quick little whiplash in the weather here as we are looking at a warming trend headed our way beginning on Thursday. The winter weather advisory for the Sierra spots here around Yosemite and a little further north and east there, as you just see it creeping up towards South Lake Tahoe. Then it does extend down toward areas near Mammoth Lakes as well. And we are looking at this until about 8 p.m. on Thursday as we'll get another wraparound band of rain and showers expected to move in Thursday afternoon as well. As we take a look at the low pressure system that's currently hitting the Pacific Northwest, bands of rain starting to move into the northwest portion and northeast portion of the state across Northern California and Oregon state line there. As you take a look at the associated cold front, we are seeing a few offshore showers near the Bay Area, but at this point in time, as of Tuesday night into early Wednesday morning, that is where we're going to see mostly just cloud coverage moving in. We could expect our next chance for those showers to make their way in by the lunchtime hour, early afternoon hours, as we're seeing a lot of this storm system starting to break up. Originally, what we saw with this was the low pressure system was pretty tightly wound, and a lot of the bands here, as you can see, are beginning to separate from each other. When it's not as tightly wound, that's what tends to happen, and we get those lesser and lesser chances to see rain in our area. Most of it seems to be pulling its way all the way back up toward areas of Oregon now. As you can see it passing through Redding and just offshore, but the clouds will continue shifting their way over Sacramento as we move into Wednesday morning. So do expect to see a cloudy to mostly cloudy start to your day on Wednesday. As you get to about 9:30 a.m., most places are covered in cloud coverage, where you may see a little bit of a mist or a sprinkle, but nothing that's really recordable when it comes to precipitation or rainfall totals. We'll get most of these clouds passing on through. You see just a bit of showers offshore at 9:30 a.m. Then as it wraps around 4:30, you see most of the showers again just centered for the high Sierra. In that pink shade, maybe a mix of snow and rain there. So just a few flurries are possible. Again, we're not expecting a lot of snowfall. This would just create some slick roads. That is why the winter weather advisory has been issued, especially around Yosemite, a little further south there, as we could see a mix of ice in that. Now, as we start moving on into your afternoon, evening into Thursday, things do clear up when it comes to cloud coverage for the valley on Thursday. Do expect some sunshine, but we still see a lot of those shower chances and even snow flurries for the Yosemite area by 2 p.m. on Thursday. Even our friends in the foothills here may be seeing some areas of showers by Thursday afternoon. As this begins to clear out, we are looking at warmer temperatures headed our way as we move into Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, which happens to be the first day of fall. Unfortunately, we'll be looking at warmer temperatures for that day back into the 90s. I know we've been enjoying the cool temperatures in the 70s, but looks like we're getting that shift once again back into the 90s. But rainfall totals, as mentioned, really looking at 0 out there when it comes to any accumulation, maybe about 1/10 of an inch near San Jose, 1/10 of an inch in Grass Valley, Pollock Pines, maybe pushing some marks a little bit more there up over the Sierra Crest into past South Lake Tahoe on the other side there into Nevada. But otherwise, that's pretty much the extent of this. The storm system itself is kind of falling apart as those bands begin to shake up a bit, split up a bit, and we're really not expecting to see a lot of rain falling in our area. Unfortunately, as a lot of people were hoping to see a little bit of a shift in the weather pattern. As you notice all of that movement there with the winds, nothing egregious, nothing crazy happening for us in terms of strong wind gusts. We'll be looking at about 5 to 10 mile per hour winds in the valley. A little bit of a burst through the Delta as usual, 15 to 25 mile per hour wind gusts into Fairfield by Friday afternoon. And this will be pretty typical for us as we move from Wednesday, Thursday to Friday. Now, as we look at the trough moving in for us on Wednesday, that could bring us some shower chances. Again, that's going to mostly just bring us some cool air. Moving from Thursday to Friday, you notice the colors start to shift from yellow to orange. That's where we start getting that warming trend back into the 80s and the 90s potentially as we start moving into next week. So far, it doesn't look like we're going to see another trough back into the forecast for a little while longer. You can see just offshore here for that following Wednesday. It looks like a ridge wants to build up in place. So we're going to have to wait and see exactly what happens with that. Or if we may just happen to get another trough moving in, then we can benefit from some cooler temperatures. Lower foothills for Wednesday, right around the upper 60s to low 70s. About 76 degrees in Ione. Bay Area mid 60s to upper 60s from San Francisco to Oakland. Mid up to upper 70s or so for Fairfield, Rio Vista, and Vacaville. The Sacramento and San Joaquin Valley spots mid to upper 70s, but overnight lows still moderate, mid to upper 50s overnight. And then we'll be looking here at our weather alert day again. It's on Wednesday, mostly again for those Sierra spots, but I just want you to know it's going to be cooler on that day to prepare in case you happen to see a slick spot out there if you're heading up to the Sierra, so you are notified. Mid 80s Thursday and Friday, and then looking on toward the end of the week and into the weekend, fall. That kicks off on Sunday around 92 to 93 degrees and mid to low 90s continuing through next week.